So I will first start by priming my lips, and this is the Mask Cosmetic Lip Sleeping Mask. I will use it to moisturize my lips while doing my face. And this is what the mask looks like. It's a gelish orangish product. So my eye is primed already, and for this I use the L.A Girl Pro Concealers. I use two different shades. I first put the beautiful bronze shade, then I went ahead and used the warm honey shade. I do not have any eye primers from Mask Cosmetic. I think they only have one eye primer in the gray and black tubes, and that looks a lot like a face primer, so I wasn't really, tempted to buy that eye primer. And to set my primers, I use the Mask Cosmetic eyeshadow palette. This is the palette 01. This is the only eyeshadow palette that I have, but they have so many of them. And to set my eyes, I use this light nude shade right here. So now that I have showed you the palette of the day, I'm going to introduce to you the Mask Cosmetic pack of brushes. This box contains 6 brushes. It's a recent product, so I was waiting for some brushes from Mask Cosmetic before I could do this full face tutorial, because I've been having lots of Mask Cosmetic before, but I was just waiting for something new to really excite me about the full face tutorial. So let me unbox it right in front of you. I've used 2 brushes to do this side of my face, but let me just show you what the brushes look like when they are out of their package. And this is what we have. These brushes are very, very beautiful. They are gold in color, and their hair color is very nice. It's very soft. It's very, very fluffy. I will first start by grabbing this large eyeshadow blender, and this is the largest eyeshadow blender of the set. And to apply my first color, I will go ahead and take this shade right here, which is going to be my first transition shade. I will just dip the product right into the eyeshadow. Be careful when you're using this palette, because the colors are very pigmented and the metallic shades are buttery, so you need to be easy when you are applying. You need to go easy when you are applying this shade so that you don't get too much on your brush. So I will first start by dropping this color right here in my crease, and I'm going to blend from my outer crease going in my inner crease, and I will just apply a generous amount of this. I will keep on blending until I am satisfied with the pigmentation I prefer. So when you're working your shade into your crease, please try your best to stay down as much as possible. Don't go up, because I am not intending to put some colors on my underneath my eyebrows. So just try as much as you can to stay down in your crease and on your lid. So for my second shade, I will use this other eyeshadow blender, and this one is way smaller than the first one I was using. And I'm going to grab this color right here, which is the darkest brown chocolate shade of the palette. This color is super beautiful and it's very pigmented, so you have to go easy when you are applying this. Then I will just drop it here in my outer corner. I will first pat the color onto my eye before I start blending. So the next step will be about cutting my crease, like you can see on this side. And this brush set does not have any concealer brush for this purpose, so I'm going to use this flat concealer brush from my No Name white makeup brushes set, and I will use the concealer in the shade Warm Honey to cut my crease. So for my lid, I'll be using this light pink shade right here. I do not have any eyeshadow applicator from my Mass Cosmetic brush set, so I decided to go ahead and use my Duke Gold brushes set, and I will be using a small applicator brush from the set. So I am first using this side of the brush so that I will not go over this line that I use as my cut crease. Then I'll go ahead and turn the brush to use the fluffy side to pack on this color and blend it properly. So now that this shade is in place, I have to go back with my brown shade to blend my outer corner, my crease one more time, and I will use this opportunity to go a bit above this pink shade and blend both colors together. And after that, I will go back with my first pink shade to blend everything one more time. So what I will be doing now is that I will grab this other brush from the Duke makeup brushes, and I will use the smaller blending side, and I will get my first pink shade right here to blend this inner corner part of my eye, because the other two brushes were too big to really catch this part and apply the color properly. Okay guys, so the eyeshadow game is done and it's time for some eyeliner, and I'll be using the Mass Cosmetic pen eyeliner. This is a black matte eyeliner. It's about time I apply some mascara. I have two mascaras from Mass Cosmetic, and this one is the Mascara and Fabulous by Mass Cosmetic, which is giving us a lot of volume and is giving us that big eyes effect. And here I have the liquid ink mascara, which is more about giving us definition and precision. So for today's look, I prefer to use the liquid ink. This one is my favorite amongst the two. And guys, I'm going to name down below all the products I've used in this video, along with the website where you can find them and the maximum retailing amount that you have to pay in order to get the product. Now I have to apply some eyelashes, and Mass Cosmetic does not have any eyelashes under their name, and today I'll be using the Swiss Beauty 3D Studio Effect eyelashes in the style Icy. And unfortunately Swiss Beauty does not have any eyelash glue, so I'll be using the Calailis eyelash glue, and this is in the white shade. Okay guys, I am back from doing my eyelashes off camera, and now I have to line my lower waterline, and for this I'll be using a No Name Kajal black matte pencil. I do not have any black pencil from Mass Cosmetic. I'll grab a third brush from the Duque makeup brushes set, and I will use this side here to put some eyeshadows on my lower lash line. And first I will go with this first shade right here, then I will blend it with this brown shade right here. It may look too much for now, but don't worry, I'm going to fix this part with my foundation a bit later. And before applying that foundation, I'll be using the Mass Cosmetic Pore Cure Primer. I've been having this primer for quite some times now, and it's a gelish texture that has this very nice fragrance. It's very light, it doesn't disturb your nose. So I'm going to apply a generous amount of this product on the entire surface of my face. Unfortunately, I do not have any Mass Cosmetic foundation because they don't have any shades that matches my skin tone, and also I don't have any concealer from Mass Cosmetic as well because their concealer looks a lot like this, the L.A Girl Pro Concealer, and I'm pretty sure they do more or less the same job in terms of quality and long lasting, so there was no need for me to go ahead and purchase their concealer. And for today, I'll be using my two old foundation, the Lakme 9to5 foundation along with the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. Both shades will be named down below in my description box. To blend my foundation, I will go back to my set and I will use the foundation blender. This is a flat Kabuki foundation brush. I have to admit that I really love the way this blender is applying the foundation on my face. It feels so soft and firm at the same time. It's pushing the product into my skin and the foundation is turning matte instantly. Time to contour my face. I will not be doing any dark concealer contouring. I will go straight to my cheek palette, and this one is by Mass Cosmetic, obviously, and it's being called the I Belong in Your Purse cheek palette, and this is the palette 01. If you open it, this is what you have. You can see that this is a 3-in-1 palette. Here you have your blush, here your contour, and here your highlighter. So this is perfect for traveling, or maybe if you don't have enough money to buy a lot of products, or if you are actually not interested into buying a lot of products. And to contour my face, I will go back to my makeup brush set and get the bigger brush of the set, which is this angled, dense brush. It's very fluffy. It actually looks like a powder brush, but it's a contour brush because I hope you can see that this brush is not straight. So I will first dip the brush into the product. This product smells so nice. It smells like baby powder. Guys, I highly recommend that you get your hands on these brushes. They are so soft, they are so nice, and they even look so beautiful. They have 3 different shades. Like, it starts with a brown, then with a black, then with a white tip. So please get your hands on this, and they are very inexpensive. The Mass Cosmetic contouring powder is not as dark as the ones I usually use, so I will top it up with a bit of Dazzler Itex Dazzler Classic Compact Powder that I use as my contour powder, just to make this contour a little bit darker. So time to apply some blush. I'll be using the Color Cosmetic blush brush because I don't have such a brush from my Mass Cosmetic set. and of course I'll be using this kind of red pinkish shade as my blusher. Guys, this is a very, you know, soft pinkish light purple shade. It's very nice. It actually matches my eyes. It's now time to contour my nose, and I'll be using this small blender brush that I use to put some eyeshadows on my eyes, and with this I will be blending my nose. It's actually good that I was using my brown eyeshadow with this brush, so that this will allow me to blend my contour into my eyeshadows. For my highlights, I will use the last face brush of the set, and this is a medium fluffy brush for highlighting. And of course, like I told you, I'll be using and testing this highlighter shade today. Guys, look at this. Look at the way it's melting and it's, you know, blending with the blush that I use. They really match each other. They really go together. And I will use the last brush of my set to highlight my nose, because for this I need a smaller brush. And of course, I will still go ahead and use this highlighter from the cheek palette. Then I will use this small brush to link the bridge of my nose to my forehead with the highlight powder. Here I have the Mass Cosmetic Trend Setting Powder, and this one is in the shade Banana. That means this is a yellow powder, and I will use this No Name mini blender to highlight the underneath part of my eyes. I do not have any Mass Cosmetic face powder, so I'll be using this dupe from Black Opal to set my entire face. And for this, I'll be using this other Color Cosmetic Old Face Powder brush of mine. It is time to apply some lipstick, and I'll be using my Mass Cosmetic Infinity Lip Palette. Let me open it for you because it's brand new. I never tried it before, never used it before. So this is what the palette looks like, and it's the palette 01. It has 16 beautiful shades in total, and it comes with this small lip brush that you can use, and this side we have a spatula so that you can mix the colors together to create your own favorite shade. If you have been watching my videos before applying any lipstick, you know that I love using lip liners, and these are the Mass Cosmetic Eye and Lip Liner pencil. Let me unbox it for you so that you can actually see what they look like. So right out from the package, this is what we have. We have 12 shades in this box, and if I have to take them out to actually discover and show you at the same time what they look like, this is what we have. Look at the ranges, look at the colors, and these are twistable pencils, so you have to twist them out like this before you are able to see what shade is inside each and every pencil. For my lips, I will try to do something that matches my eye, and for this I will be using this brown pencil that looks like this. I hope you guys can see the color, and I will use it to contour my lips. And I will try out this color for the middle part of my lips. So this lip brush is small and shaped well enough to catch the corners of your lips and not to go above the lip liner. It also feels soft on the lips and it applies the product perfectly. So guys, this is officially the first lip palette that I ever bought in my life, and I have to admit I'm quite satisfied with the way the lipstick are applying, and you know, just the idea of having many colors in just one box. And these lipstick, they feel nice on the lips. Like I told you, they have a very light smell and they kind of dry matte. They are not too dry, so they are moisturized and dried at the same time, which is perfect for me. So it is time that I set my face, and for this I'll be using the Mars Cosmetic Rose Essence Fix Spray. This is a brand new product. I never used or never tried it before, and the bottle is quite heavy. I thought it was glass, but it's plastic. So let me shake it first and apply a generous amount of this. Okay guys, we have come to the end of this video. I was very excited to film this for you. Please note that this is a non-sponsored Mars Cosmetic full face. I bought everything out of my own pocket, and if you are based in Ninja, I highly recommend you get your hands on any type of Mars Cosmetic products. They are very inexpensive, they are good in quality, their eyeshadows are very nice and they are long lasting. So please do let me know in the comments what you think, and don't forget to check my description box down below because I'll be naming all the products I use in this tutorial, along with the website, the links and the price for you to be able to buy them. Thank you so much for watching this, and I hope to see you again in my next tutorial.